Which term of an AP 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 132 more than its 54th term? So the AP here is 3, 15, 27, 39 and so on. Now they said which term, so that means AN, which term I do not know, is 132 more than 54th term. So 132 more means plus than 54th term. So we know AN is A plus N minus 1 D. This is 132, and 54th term is A plus N minus 1 D. That will be 53D. The A will cut out on both the sides, and now I have N minus 1. Now let's see what is the D. The D is the difference between these terms. So I can write the D as 15 minus 3, and the D will be 12. So I have here 12 equal to 132 plus 53. For D I put 12. Open the bracket. 12n minus 12 equal to 132 plus 53 into 12 is 636. So 12n equal to 132 plus 636, and minus 12 becomes plus 12. So 12n is equal to 780, and n equal to 780 over 12, so the n equal to 65. So it is a 65th term. The 65th term is 132 more than the 54th term. Two APs have the same common difference, and the difference between their 100 terms is 100. What is the difference between the 1000 term? So here I have AP1. We put it as AP1, and we have another AP, say AP2. They have the same common difference. So I'll put the common difference here as D equal to D, and this common difference is also the same. So this also common difference equal to D. However, their first terms will be different. We'll put the first term in this case as small a, and here we'll write the first term as capital A. So there are difference in the 100 terms. So let us find the 100 term for this AP. Will be A plus 99D. And the 100 term for this second AP will be also A plus 99D. Remember, the D is the same. And they said the difference is 100. So when I subtract both these, which means A 100 equal to A plus 99D, and we have here A 100 of the second AP is A plus 99D, and I have to find the difference. So I'll change the signs. So I got A100 minus A100, difference of the two, this cancels out, equal to A minus A. I'll write this as equation 1. Now I need to find the difference of their 1000 terms. So for the first AP, the 1000 term will be A plus 999D, and for the second AP, the 1000 term will be A plus 999D. Now again I'm going to subtract to find the difference between their 1000 term. This of course will cancel. So what remains here is 8000 minus 8000, the difference of the 1000 terms, which is equal to A minus a. But when we go up to our first equation, we saw that the difference of their 100 term was 100. So this difference was 100, right? Which is equal to a minus a. So a minus a is 100. So when we come back to this part, we have a minus a is 100. So the difference of their 1000 term will also be 100. Here say this is 2 by 2. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? So we first have to write the AP, which is the first 3-digit number, and that is 100. And you'll definitely agree, if you divide 100 by 7, it is not divisible. So 100 is not divisible by 7. So the next, we need now to find out which is the first number, 3-digit number, that's divisible by 7. The next is 101, and 101 is also not divisible. You take 102, you divide and see, not divisible by 7. Then take 103, also not divisible by 7. You get a remainder when you divide it by 7. Then you take 104, again you get a remainder when you divide by 7. So this too is not divisible by 7. But when you take 105, it is divisible by 7. So for this AP, the first term of this AP is 105. The next number will be, you add 7 to it, and the next one will be 112. Then you add another 7, will be 119. All these numbers are 3 digits and they're divisible by 7. Now we need to find the last number. Now the last 3-digit number you know is 999. And this too is also not divisible by 7. Divide and you can see. Then you go back 998. Remember, it should be only 3 digits. Not divisible. 997. Divide by 7. Not divisible. 996. Divide by 7. Not divisible. 995. Divide by 7. Not divisible. Then you come to 994 and you divide by 7. It is divisible. So the last number here is 994. So now this is my A1, here is my A2, here is my A3, and this is my AN. Now in this AP, we know the first term which is A equal to 105. The common difference, if you see the common difference between the two terms which we call D, you know is 7. And here we know our AN is 994. So we'll write AN equal to 994. AN is A plus N minus 1D equal to 994. And then you start working this out. You know your A is 105. N we don't know. The D is 7. 994. So here we have 105 plus 7n minus 7 equal to 994. And on solving this, you will get 7n equal to 896, and your n will be 896 over 7, and your n will be 128. So this is A128. So 3-digit numbers divisible by 7. How many of them do we have? We have 128 numbers. So 3-digit numbers divisible by 7. How many do we have? 128. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? The multiples of 4 means numbers that are divisible by 4. So the first number we'll take, say 10. Is it divisible by 4? No. 11? No. 12? Yes, divisible by 4. So the first term of this AP will be 12. Since it is divisible by 4, the next one will be plus 4. and that will be 16, plus 4, that will be again 20, and we have to see the last number. Now the last number they have said was 250, but 250 is not divisible by 4. So let's go to see 249, also not divisible by 4. Now 248, yes, it is divisible by 4. So the last is 248. So here my first term, second term, third term, this is an. So here I have to do now my first term in this, which is a equal to 12. The common difference d equal to, when you subtract, you see it is 4, and my an here, we have an is 248. So we have, an is a plus n minus 1d equal to 248. So your a is 12 plus n minus 1, d is 4, 248. You got 12 plus 4n minus 4, 248, and you take it 4n equal to 248 plus 4 minus 12. So 4n equal to 240. So n equal to 240 over 4, and n equal to 60. So this is now the 60th term. So there are 60 such numbers which are multiples of 4 and lie between 10 and 250. So there are 60 multiples of 4 that lie between 10 and 250. For what value of n are the terms of the two APs 63, 65, 67 and 3, 10, 17 equal? So in this sum we have two APs. We'll call this as AP1, which is this AP, 63, 65, 67 and so on. And then I have another AP. This is my second AP. I'll call it AP2, and the terms there are 3, 10, 17 and so on. So for the first AP, the first term, so in this AP we see the first term is 63, and you see the common difference when you subtract, you get minus 2, plus 2, not minus 2. And in the second AP you find the first term is 3 and the common difference is plus 7. Now the an term for this AP will be a plus n minus 1d. So n, the a we know is 63, the n we don't know, we need to find, and the d is 2. Here the an term is a plus n minus 1d. So an equal to a here is 3, the n we don't know, and the d is 7. It is given to us that the an terms are equal. That means the an here equal to the an here. So let's now work that out. So the an in this case is 63 plus n minus 1, 2, and the an in the other is 3 plus n minus 1, 7. So open the bracket, 63 plus 2n minus 2 equal to 3 plus 7n minus 7. So I'll put the n's on one side, minus 7n, and I'll put all the other terms, 3 minus 7 plus 2 minus 63. So minus 5n will be equal to minus 65. So my n will be minus 65 over minus 5, which is equal to 13. So the 13th term of this AP, A13 of this AP, will be equal to the 13th term in this AP. So if you were to find out the 13th term of the first AP, which is A plus 12D, and you found the 13th term in this AP, which is A plus also 12D, they would come equal. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. First condition, they said third term is 16. That means A3 equal to 16. A plus 2D equal to 16. So this will be my equation 1. And the second condition says the 7th term exceeds 5th term by 12. Exceeds 5th term by 12 means the 7th term equal to 5th term exceeds by 12. So let's open this. A plus 6D equal to A plus 4D equal to 12. I will cancel the A on either sides. So I'll get 6D minus 4D equal to 12. Here it should be plus 12. So you have 2D equal to 12 and your D equal to 6. This is important. I'm going to put this value in the first equation and find my A. So A plus 2. Now for D I'm going to put the 6 because I found on the other side that the D was 6. So this is equal to 16. So A plus 12 equal to 16. A equal to 16 minus 12. So A equal to 4. So if I know A and if I know D, I can now build my AP. So my AP will be, the first term is 4, then I add 6, I get 10, I add 6 again because 6 is a common difference, I get 16, then I add 6 again and I will get 22, and so on the AP will go. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP. So here my AP is 3, 8, 13 and this is 253. I need to find the 20th term from this end. The 20th term from the end. So what I do is I will reverse the AP. So on reversing the AP, I'm going to write 253 first because I need to find 20th term from the last. And then I write 13, 8 and 3. Now for this reversed AP, we see the A, the first term is 253. You see the common difference will be 3 minus 8, which is minus 5. Remember, it is a decreasing AP. You got to check and see if it's a decreasing AP, your D will always be negative. Now I need to find the 20th term. So A20 equal to A plus 19D. My A is 253. After reversing the AP, 19. The D was minus 5. So here it is 253 minus 95 and the answer is 158. So remember, when they ask you the term from the last, this part, the last, you need to reverse your AP and then find the 20th term. So the 20th term here from the end will be 158. The AP keeps on decreasing here and you'll get 158, which is the 20th term. The sum of the 4th and the 8th terms of an AP is 24. And the sum of the 6th and the 10th term is 44. Find the 3 terms of the AP. Let's take up the first one that says the sum of the 4th and the 8th term is 24. So here the 4th plus the 8th term they said is 24. So you know the fourth term is a plus 3d, the eighth term is a plus 7d equal to 24. A plus a is 2a, 7d plus 3d is 10d, and this is 24. I will take a common out, 2 common out from here, so I get a plus 5d equal to 12. So my equation is a plus 5d equal to 12, and this is equation 1. Now I go for my second part. They said sum of the 6th and the 10th term is 44. So we have sum of the 6th plus the 10th term, and that was 44. The 6th term we know is a plus 5d n minus 1. The 10th term is a plus 9d, and that is 44. A plus a is 2a, 9d plus 5d is 14d equal to 44. You take 2 common out, a plus 7d equal to 22. So a plus 7d equal to 22. This is equation 2. Now for the second part, I am going to subtract equation 2 from 1. So for that I will write a plus 5d equal to 12 and a plus 7d equal to 22. Now when I subtract, I change the sign, I cancel this out, and 5d minus 7d equal to minus 2d. 12 minus 22 is minus 10. So my d here comes out as 5. To find the value of a, I need to put d equal to 5 in any equation. See, we'll put in equation 1, which is a plus 5d equal to 12. So a plus 5, we know our d is 5. That's what we have found out, and this is equal to 12. So we have a plus 25 equal to 12. A will be 12 minus 25, which is minus 13. I need to find the 3 terms of the AP. The 3 terms of the AP will be, the first term will be a, then will be a plus d, second term, and a plus 2d. So we've seen that the a is now minus 13. A plus d means minus 13 plus 5, and that would be minus 8 will be the second term, and the third term will be the second term minus 8 plus another 5. So minus 8 plus 5, and that would be now minus 3. So these are the 3 terms of the AP: minus 13, minus 8, and minus 3. Subha Rao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of 5,000 and received an increment of rupees 200 each year. In which year did the income become 7,000? So in the first year, his salary was 5,000 rupees. Now the second year, the salary would be, he got an increment of 200. So salary would be 5,000 plus 200. That is 5,200. In the third year, he got an increment of 200 rupees. So now it will be 5,200 plus 200. That is 5,400. And it goes on. So if you see, his salary is like in AP. First term, this is for the second year, this is for the third year, and it goes on. Now our question says, in which year will he earn 7,000? So here he's earning 7,000. We must know in which year. So here is our A1, first year, second year is second term, third year, and this is which year? We need to find this. So AN. So we have first term. So we see the first term is 5,000, that is first salary. The common difference is 200 because he gets an increment of 200 every year. and in which year does he get 7,000? So our AN is 7,000. Now we know AN is A plus N minus 1D is 7,000. Now put your values. Your A you know is 5,000. This is N minus 1. We know the D is 200 equal to 7,000. Let's go ahead and complete this calculation. So we have 5,000 plus 200 and minus 200 equal to 7,000. Ramkali saved rupees 5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by rupees 1.75. If in the nth week her weekly saving was 20.75, find N. So for the first week her savings was, we see in the first week saving were 5. In the second week it was 5 plus 1.75. She increased her savings, so it's 6.75. In the third week was 6.75 plus another 1.75. For every week she increased her saving by 1.75, so that would be rupees 8. And it went on. So here we have an AP. Her savings would be in an AP. First term would be 5, then 6.75, then it would have 8, and it would go on this way. Here however this is 8.5, so this would be 8.5, and we want to know in which week her saving was 20.75. So 20.75, which means now this is my first term, second term, third term, and this is my nth term. So we see that the first term is a savings of the first week, and that is 5. The common difference was 1.75 because she increased her savings every time by 1.75, and then we've seen our AN is 20.75. So AN is 20.75. Now we need to do this calculation. So A plus N minus 1D is 20.75. Substitute the values. We know A is 5, N minus 1, we know D is 1.75, and that is 20.75. So when we open the bracket, 5 plus 1.75 N minus 1.75 equal to 20.75. So 1.75 will be equal, N will be equal to 20.75 plus 1.75. The 5 goes on the other side, become minus 5. 1.75 N will now be equal to 17.5. So N will be 17.5 over 1.75. To remove the decimals, 17.5 over 1.75. To remove this decimal, I multiply by 10. Remove this decimal here, I multiply by 100. So my N becomes 175 into 100 over 175 into 10. So when you cancel out, the answer is 10. So in 10 weeks, her saving will be 20.75 rupees.